In this vignette, our expert service consultant shows his customer just how to operate their Climatronic system.
I have some questions about the climate control system in my new Passat.
That's our Climatronic system. I always tell everyone they can just set it and forget it.
Yeah, but when you look at the controls, there are lots of choices.
You're right about that. What do you say we get in the car and I'll show you some of the features of your system?
That'd be great.
Okay. I see that you've already selected auto.
Yes, and when I have it set to auto, I understand that the system adjusts automatically to achieve and then maintain the set temperature.
It sure does.
But when I have it set to auto, I notice that the fan speed indicator is still illuminated. Does that mean that I have to adjust the fan speed?
There's no need to adjust the fan speed. The fan speed display is for your information. Now you can manually adjust the fan speed.
Does that take the system out of automatic?
Technically it does, only because the Climatronic system doesn't control the fan speed. It still automatically adjusts the air temperature to determine where best to direct the air.
Oh, that makes sense. So I really can just set my temperature and then let the Climatronic do the rest.
Absolutely.
Well, that brings me to my next question. My old car had a dual button. This one doesn't.
You're right, there isn't a dual button. You can set the driver's side temperature using the left-hand temperature knob, and I can set the passenger side temperature with the right side knob. Now we're in dual zone.
And if I want the whole car to be the same temperature?
Just press the sync button and it automatically syncs the passenger side temperature to match the driver's setting.
That makes sense. Now, I got into the car the other day after it'd been sitting on the hot asphalt mall parking lot. It must have been 180 degrees inside. I noticed that it cooled down really quickly, but I was wondering if there was something special that I should do.
Not really. You should push the auto button if it isn't already selected. Turn the driver's temperature dial to the preferred setting. Push the sync button to make sure that you're cooling the entire car. Oh, and if it's really extremely hot, press the AC Max button, which recirculates the air. Otherwise, just trust your auto system. It's going to push as much cool air as possible to the right areas to quickly cool the car.
It really is an automatic system. So I suppose I do the same thing for that real cold Arctic air?
You're right. You set your preferred settings and let the system do the rest. But remember, in cold weather, the heater is most effective when the engine has had a chance to warm up.
So is it going to blast me with cold air?
No, the Climatronic system won't blow air out of the vents until the engine has had a chance to warm up.
What about keeping the windows clear of fog or frost?
The Climatronic system blows air through the defroster vents to keep the windows clear. Now, if the windows are fogging up anyway, press the Max Defrost button.
The AC light comes on when I press Max Defrost.
That's normal. AC doesn't just cool the car, it also dehumidifies the air. When used with a defroster, it clears your fogged up windows quickly.
I'm really impressed. The Climatronic system in my Passat is more advanced than the new heating and cooling system in my home.
I'd have to agree with you. It's pretty amazing. But then I think this is an amazing car.